next is patterns of inheritance, focusing in on codominance. So what is codominance exactly? Well, codominance occurs when both traits are expressed. The result will appear as a mix of the two parent characteristics with both being shown. So let's look at this picture over here. The homozygous dominant trait, BB, would be a blue bird. This is shown on the left of the word codominance in the image. Next would be the homozygous recessive trait, lowercase w, which would be the white bird. The heterozygous trait, capital B, lowercase w, would result in a blended, colored, blue, and white bird. That is in the middle where the two arrows are pointing. Notice how on the outside it is much more blue, but on the inside it is more white, representing not only both traits, but a mix as well. That photo credit is to xb.com. So today we'll be solving a codominance problem. So we have cows' white hairs and red hairs, as well as roan patterns. So we're going to make a key of the alleles. So I'm going to put the red hair as the homozygous dominant, capital R, the white hair as the homozygous recessive, lowercase r, and the roan hair as the heterozygote, RR. So if a roan sow and roan bull mated, what percentage of their offspring would be right? That's question 9. So we're making sure it's 2 roans, which would mean it's a heterozygote. So let's zoom in on here, and it'll be capital R, lowercase r, and you'll find, we're trying to find how many of them are white. So that would be the homozygous recessive, which is this one right here. So it would be 25% could be white, because it's 1 out of 4. Now if a roan sow gave birth to a roan calf, what are the possible phenotypes of the bull or the father? So we can already start knowing at least one will be heterozygous because it is a roan mother. So we can fill out the heterozygote on top. We now know there's 3 phenotypes, obviously white, red, or roan. So you can do the homozygous recessive, the homozygous dominant, or another roan. So let's solve it. We put it in right here, and then we put the homozygous dominant, and then the homozygote, and then the heterozygote. So we begin to fill it in. We're starting to look for all the opportunities where we can get the heterozygote, which is capital R and lowercase r. So we're noticing that one right there is 1, and this one 2. So for the first 2 out of the 4. So currently 4 out of 8. Let's do this last one. And this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 12. So about half. We can now figure out if we want to get 100% roan calves, what do the parents' genotypes need to be? So if we look above, we notice it's never 100% roan when you have heterozygotes. So we need to put homozygous dominant on the top and homozygous recessive on the side to create 100% roan calves. And this is an example of codominance because it is expressing both the red white hair and the white hair. If you're thinking maybe it is incomplete dominance, question 13 will prove you wrong. So if we describe the appearance, a baby calf would be if the red and white hairs were incompletely dominant instead of codominant. This means it's a blend of the 2 colors. So here would be the red hair, the white hair, you can't see it because it's the color of the page, and it would create this mixture color instead, a blend between red and white. However, this is more of what it would look like if it was codominant. Thank you.